You're watching The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are The Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building.
Yes, sir.
CyHi The Prynce.
What's happening?
What's up?
What's going on, man?
Now, the CyHi, I always wanted to know, what did you mean when you said real niggas don't do Breakfast Club interviews?
No, real gangsters don't
Real
do
gangsters don't do Breakfast Club
Yeah,
interviews.
because, you know, man, I used to see a lot of artists come up here, man, be like, don't want to answer the question when you ask them, you know what I mean? Like, they be like trying to act all tough about it. I be like, man, you an artist, bro.
You're doing an interview.
You know what I'm saying? You're doing an interview.
Like, don't be gangster.
Yeah, and if you a gangster, like, we don't do no interviews. You should bring your attorney with you. I'm just saying, like, if that's what we really doing.
Yeah.
So it's just like I be fans of the artists. I be like, they ain't answer that one. That wasn't nothing.
Yeah, you're not being interrogated. It's an interview.
Yeah, so it's like, if you really a street dude, you really don't want to come here and talk about your life and what made you an artist and what inspired you, then this ain't the interview.
No, this ain't the place for that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now you're a writer as well as an artist.
Yes, sir.
You wrote a lot for Kanye West.
Yes, sir.
Now,
Like bars or hooks?
More of everything. It's more of just brainstorming.
Yeah.
Like, it ain't more so like, hey, like Bow Wow, and I'm like, okay, here you go. You know what I mean? It's more, you know what I'm saying? Like, rap that like that. Nah, it's more so, half of the time we just be in there talking about the record. Mm-hmm. The record, man, Pablo was done probably in like 7 days.
The whole life of Pablo album?
He rapped at the Jungle Studio, he rapped 12 verses before the Pablo thing in the Madison Square Garden.
Really?
But he just rapped all 12, didn't go to sleep. It was just him, Kim, me, and Chance. Mm-hmm. And we just sat in there and made him rap everything. But we've just been talking about it for 2 years, though.
Right.
We ain't even had the lyrics laid. So it was just like, he did all that shit in 12 days and went to Madison Square. I mean, he did 12 records in 1 week. I mean, like, you know, it might not even be 1 week. It might have been like 3 days. Mm-hmm. He stayed up like straight and went straight to Madison Square Garden.
You said Father Stretch My Hands was your favorite that you worked on.
Yeah.
I love that record, too.
Yeah. So when Cudi came in there, it was just like, man, that shit was like the Holy Trinity. I was just in the back like, wow. I'd never seen them work together before, so that was a first for me.
How did you meet Ye?
Well, he discovered me on the internet. I did a song with a guy named Pill and Yellow Wolf.
Mm-hmm. Pill, my guy Pill.
Yeah, so I was motherfucking.
Why you shout out Yellow Wolf? Charlamagne.
No, Charlamagne.
I don't rock with Yellow Wolf. Pill. I don't got nothing against him. I don't rock with him.
You know what I'm saying? I just had to find some guys that was like in my lane, because in Atlanta it was tough for me to like do what type of music I want to do. So I just kind of got fed up with my situation. It was like, you know, I'm just gonna go rap with dudes who rap, even if they ain't that popular or whatever. So we did this record, and we did a little, you know, $1,500 video, and Ye seen it on the internet and just kind of started putting it on his Tumblr. And then a week later, he flew me to Hawaii, and it was just, we've been partners ever since.
What era was this a Ye? What era was this?
This is My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's when I first met him during that album.
I always wondered, were you frustrated, like, just trying to put out that solo album, that debut album? Or was it you being patient and saying, okay, it's not time.
Well, one thing for me, man, I'm like, I experienced the streets on a sober level. So I was just happy to not have to go back to the trap. Mm-hmm. I would have delivered waters, intern, you know what I'm saying, carry equipment. I wasn't even tripping. So a lot of time that may be my fault, because I'm just happy not, you know, to have to do what I used to do. Mm-hmm. So then I understand the fans was like, you know, very adamant about it. So I definitely wanted to do this for them too as well, not just for myself. But I was never frustrated, because shit, I done worked on his last 5 albums. I'm pretty.
Did you
cool.
get paid, though?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, I definitely got
Kanye
paid.
seems like the type to pay as an artist.
Oh, no, he overly paid.
Yeah,
that's an issue for me,
Yeah, we've
though.
never heard anybody complain. Like,
nobody
That's an
ever
issue. Like, he'd come, like, if he... Okay,
what does overly paid mean?
Because if you... Okay.
Into the mic.
Okay, all right. A dude walked in the studio with some leather black jeans on. And here's my theme song. I leather black jeans on. This nigga get a part of the song that I helped, you know what I'm saying, put together.
No.
But yes, bro. If you delivering waters, if you the engineer, if you the cameraman, if he asks you one thing about this song, your name is on the record. That's why I be so many people.
Oh, we need to go deliver some water.
All you got to do is be in the brainstorming. If you was in the brainstorm room, you get part of the record. It ain't like everybody wrote on the record. It's just everybody who was in there get pieces of you, the piano player.
That's so interesting, because you wonder, like sometimes Kanye seems so narcissistic, and it seems like he has such a big ego, and he seems so self-centered that you wouldn't think he'd be such a giving person like that.
Yeah, man. Because he already, you know, the sample's already taken up. He got 3 samples, so that's already going to take up 70%. Then it's 15, 20 people got to chop up. But that's just how he is. He just, you know what I mean? So I appreciate him, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times, you know, people don't do that. People don't even recognize nobody, but he overly recognized. I'm talking, if you answering the door, he asked him, what's your publishing?
Wow.
Like, bro, like, relax.
Wow. Now, your first deal was with Akon.
Yeah.
Now, how did you hook up with Akon, and what happened with that situation?
Well, my first deal was actually with Noonie and Jazzy Faye. I was in a group, but
God damn, that taking me back with that one.
So no, see, I got my first deal at like 15.
Okay.
So you know what I mean. I was always like one of the best rappers in my opinion. But I knew Boo through my partner.
Everybody know Boo.
Salute to my guy Boo. My partners you talking.
You know
about,
what I'm saying? So I knew Boo through Bocce. You know what I mean? So I was just a dude. I was just trying to get out of my situation. I was signing some gangsters. You know what I'm saying? And they was just like, okay, you want to get out of this? We need this. So I'm like, okay. So I'm trying to figure out somebody that'll help me, you know what I mean? You know, give me a check on something. So Boo was like, no, I fuck with you. I love this nigga. Ooh. So I always got a place, even though our situation didn't all the way work out, because, you know, the Def Jam regime and, you know, L.A. Reeves and all that, I just always appreciated him for just taking a chance to, like, get me out of my situation. Right. I ain't need nothing else from Boo. Right. Like, even though I'm like, everybody mad because, you know, he ain't do what he's supposed to do, or they felt like we ain't do it together how we should have. It was just the fact that I left that situation. I was just like, okay, I give him a pass on everything else. So, you know, I went to that situation. It didn't kind of go right because once I got to Def Jam, it was like Boo and L.A. Reid left in like 4 months after that. So it was like, damn.
You just stuck, right?
I'm stuck. But then people know Ye just started fucking with me. So they were like, okay, we don't want to let him go.
Yeah.
But I'm like, nah, this ain't the people who signed me. So Ye was just like, yo, man, come over here and write for me. You know what I'm saying? Do this, and then we'll get you some cachet, and then we can come back and, you know, get you out of the situation. And that's why I'm here today. No dope on Sundays.
So you was with Def Jam before Good Music?
Yeah. I was already on Def Jam.
Gotcha.
It just, you know, I wasn't making trap records. So me and, you know, Convict was kind of butting heads about that.
You from Atlanta? You should be making the bounce, the trap record.
Yeah. But I couldn't listen to rap growing up. I didn't even start listening to rap until I was about 15.
Yeah, I heard your parents were strict. Was it a religious thing? Or?
Yeah. I just grew up in the church, and I was like probably more badder than I should have been at that age. So they were just trying to keep it away from me. But I always heard it like when I went to skate ring or I went to like out to the club or whatnot. But my first CD I purchased was Reasonable Doubt, and it was written because this dude from Philly was teaching me how to rap. And I just thought this man was the most prolific 12-year-old, 13-year-old I ever heard, because he used to rap like Nas raps and shit too, and say they was his. But it'd be like, you know what I'm saying? To me, I'm trying to out-rap him. Like, a lot of people know. One time he hit me with, how you like me now? I go, blah, this the shit that move crowds, we in the middle of a cipher. And he's killing me. He's like telling me how I made you buck wild.
I gave you power. I made you buck wild.
Hey, bro, how you gonna do me like that? You tell me how to rap. So about 4 or 5 years later, I'm in the car with one of my other New York dudes. I'm in high school now, and I just hear, come on, how you like me now? I'm like, oh, shit, man, that's my partner record. He's like, boy, you know Nas? I'm like, nah, bro, this is my partner, bro.
I used to do that, too. I used to quote Redman and Phife Dawg records.
Yeah.
And I grew up in South Carolina. There wasn't nobody listening to that.
Exactly. So this was before the internet. You had to actually have the CD. So, man, I used to be, when I was 13, I was trying to battle the lyricists of the year. So that's why my style
that probably really helped you so much, though, because now you're going up against Nas and you don't even know.
You were battling Nas at a young age.
This 12-year-old just like, he just way more intellectual and intelligent than me, and I just couldn't put up with it.
Do you think being super lyrical and being from Atlanta hurt you? Because most artists from Atlanta break in Atlanta, but it'd be kind of hard for radio to play CyHi The Prynce music. Yeah. Making them kind of records.
Yeah, I mean, that's been the problem a lot of times, but I feel like I'm a pioneer for a lot of guys like Jid, you know what I'm saying, the Rorys, even the Childish Gambinos.
Salute to my guy, Rory.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I was just that dude always rapping at the Apache Cafe. Everybody would come in and do their trap records. I just put on some hip-hop and just get a standing ovation, but it was like, it just never fit the BPM. So, you know what I'm saying, I had to definitely figure out a story and format or a way to do that on this album to be able to incorporate my Atlanta life, because I am a strip club trap nigga. I just like traditional hip hop.
Right. So why conform?
I mean, it's not conform. It's like I do like you just had Lil Baby. That's like my favorite record.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So I do like our music. It's just what I like the most.
Multi-dimensional.
Yeah. It's just like, man, I just fell in love when I heard like Jay Dilla. Like, man, the way he put that shit together was a little different than UGK or like MJG or something. It was like, you know what I mean? I was like, okay, I think this is like a thinking match now. It ain't just how we can do a song. I like the competitive nature of it, so that's why I drew to it.
When you come from, like I come from South Carolina, so we didn't have like a local tradition of music until later on. So I grew up listening to everything. So I can appreciate the up north stuff. Right. And then I can appreciate the down south stuff. Like I was listening to No Limit and Mobb Deep.
Right.
You know
exactly. Like me too. You know what I mean? That was just something that I gravitated to because I didn't have no influences growing up. Because I was listening to jazz, gospel, you know what I mean? What my parents was listening to, I couldn't listen to like what I wanted to listen to. So by the time I got into it, it was just, that's what intrigued me.
What did they say when you were like, all right, I'm a rapper now?
Oh man, they was tripping. Cause first I wasn't with the right crowd. Like now that I'm with Ye, he did Jesus Walk. They a little, you know what I'm saying? They like, oh, okay. Yeah. But at first I was just running around with some dudes that they wasn't fond of that anyway. But now, like I told my parents, I'm undercover for the Lord. So a lot of times you can't blow my cover. Like sometimes I got to get out how they get down and let them know what they is. But
right, no dope on Sunday.
You know what I'm saying? If I'm trying to get them out of that, you know what I'm saying, I can still have that conversation over a blunt and be like, yo, bro, this is what we need to do. This is what we need to do. And you know, if you do this a little better, you won't have these type of, you know, repercussions. Or
you said
karma.
Your best friend got shot and you were like, nah, let's go to church.
Yeah. That's what my album's about. It's like, you know, we got our little work, hit a couple licks. We thinking we doing something. You know, so we have a little house party. Partners get the hooking in there. You know, we go outside like we tough. They get the spraying down the street. Hit my partner a couple times. So, you know what I mean? At the same time, when I seen him, he was breathing heavy. I'm trying to talk to him and everything, make sure he's straight. The ambulance come get him or whatever. But he happened to get out in like 2 days. So, you know, he's 16, get out in 2 days. Niggas think my nigga tough. Like, he think
super tough.
Yeah, just like, oh, my partner, he trying to take it to the movie, skating ring. Like, the nigga barely can walk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So me, I'm like, nah, bro, I'm taking you to church, bro. I ain't going to that. So I brought him to my church, took him down there. We both got prayed for. And like the same time, now he like a super street nigga that got a lot of money. But he always say, man, I want the realest thing nigga ever did for me, bro.
Take you to church. Now, let's talk
about... Why do we got to
be
be undercover for God, though?
No, I'm just saying that's just how I approach it. Like, I ain't just in here really having a church. Like, I'm in the trenches. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm with Paul.
You ain't Bishop T.D. CyHi.
Yeah, I'm with Peter. Like, we out here slicing niggas' ears off if they get out of the, But we still got a message we want to deliver to the youth and to, you know, the urban community that I feel like I can help with.
Now, you kidnapped Kanye West, and you shot up the Def Jam offices.
Well, that was the song, Elephant in the Room.
So let's talk about Elephant in the Room, that song.
Nah, man, well... A lot of people don't know Ye gave me that beat and we came up with that topic together.
Okay.
So the thing was we was about to do like this Eminem Dr. Dre album and he had some controversial shit that he was going through. People would like keep asking me like, you know, different things they asking me. And that was like the biggest thing. Like, man, why Ye won't put your album up? Why Ye won't? And it wasn't never Ye's fault. It was just like Def Jam on a power struggle. So I just decided to write a rap about it because I was just tired of going to the grocery store, tired of going there when people keep asking me like, bro, like, ask me something else, you know what I mean? So I made a song that I thought actually would cut the air. It was like a parody almost to me because, you know, Meek and Drake was going through their things. So I just threw it out there just to, like, throw it off. And it just...
That was a diss record from CyHi.
Yeah, that was a diss record. Like, oh, okay. So I had to really explain it. But nah, me and Ye was good. He actually had a verse to it. It's just we never finished the actual album. So I sit on so many records, I be mad. So sometimes I will just... let something go that probably wasn't supposed to go.
So y'all was going to do a whole project called Elephant in the Room?
Nah, it was going to be like an Eminem. I don't know what the name of it was going to be, but it was going to be like, you know.
Like how Guilty Conscience was.
Yeah, who take advice from somebody who slapped people. Like, we going back and forth. Like, man, you ran on stage with old girl. How you going to get me? You know what I mean? So that's how we was just kind of really starting to brew it, but it just never came to fruition.
Why not, though?
Like, I mean, you know, man, one thing about bruh, man, he's a free artist, so you can't even rush his greatness in so many senses. It's like, man, I done seen him come up with some shit last minute that we've been trying to get him to come up with for 6 months, and it'd be like, oh, like Famous, the Famous record, that shit was wrote the last day.
Really?
Yeah. Like he just, but we've been talking to him like, bro, we gotta have it, bro. They gotta call me. Like other
records on the album.
Yeah, he'll just. Like, people just don't understand. People think when they see him, they think that he got a bunch of ghostwriters. None of that happens without him. Like all of us could be there and he ain't there, it ain't gonna come out like that.
Right.
Oh, so y'all not writing stuff beforehand and saying, "Yay,
It's like a collaboration.
Nah,
Everybody's
like,
in the room.
it's saying as if in like.
Yeah.
Or say, you know, you're gonna jump on the jet this time and take it out of that line. He's like, oh, okay, yeah, that do kind of go better. Like, it's just like stuff like that. It ain't like, just, like I said, bow wowing them. Like,
Right.
there you go, boss.
He doesn't care about people knowing he got ghostwriters?
I think he's
Well,
always been pretty open about it.
Yeah, I don't think he don't look at it as ghostwriting though.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like, cause you gotta think about, I tell people this. Once you already conquer rap or body rap, you can have ghostwriters. That's to me.
Mm-hmm.
Because I go to the Grammys, I'm at the Grammys every year. Adele walk on stage, it's 15 people who helped her with this record.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna stay Sam Smith, all these other pop artists, they got 20 people on stage. But in rap, it just gotta be you and the engineer. It's like, how do you compete with 20 great musical minds?
True.
And it's just you and the engineer.
It also
But you
benefits
think-
the people that are, you know, artists that work with you on your label because they get to make some money because
Right.
they're in the room helping you write. So now he contributed to this track, he contributed, we were having a conversation, and now everybody gets paid.
But back in the day, unless we don't know, those guys were creating immaculate records, I guess, by themselves.
Yeah, yeah.
Nas with Illmatic, or Jay early on, Reasonable Doubt, Biggie, Ready to Die, Wu-Tang. Like, I don't think they had ghostwriters.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure they had some partners in there feeding them. Like, I know Biggs threw Jay a few lines.
And I'm
like,
sure Wu-Tang
you
in
know
the
what I'm
studio,
saying? Yeah,
somebody,
like,
yo, say this, say that.
Like, cause just even your partner in there smoking, oh, I like that one. If they,
Yeah.
just a nigga, if you don't even react to a line, that might be like, okay, I don't need to write that line. My partner didn't react how I wanted him to react. So, you know, a lot of times it's just more so about vibes. It ain't really more so about the actual lyrics.
So is Elephant in the Room the reason you got dropped from Def Jam, or?
Oh, I never got dry. I thought it was an accomplishment that I got out of it. You know what I'm saying? I thought I was,
Yeah, how did you get out of it?
I mean, shit, lawyers. I hired
lawyers.
2 lawyers. And shit, we got it done. So it's a blessing.
Why'd you want to leave? You just...
I mean, because I like the way Trav was moving, man. You know what I'm
Who?
saying? Travis Scott.
Okay, guys.
You know, Trav signed to Epic, Sony. So he ain't signed to Def Jam. But he's still good music. And it was like, man, he got this whole machine that just works for him. Like, versus Def Jam, you got Pusha, Ye, Big Sean, Tiana. Like, you got so many people that got to come out. It's like, I'm over here like, nah, I'd rather have my own machine. So I got out of that situation and took my situation to Sony as well. So.
Trav on good music? I thought Trav was Hustle Gang. I don't know who Trav was.
I mean,
Hustle Gang too.
we
He's Hustle Gang
we
too.
family,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I'm saying? But, you know what I mean, that's all you really need to be. If we rock, it don't really matter, because, you know, Ye still get points and stuff. You know, we still make sure you get that, so.
So
Now,
what
there
you
was
started
a-
doing good music? You
Oh, we Gucci. Yo, everybody on the album.
Now,
It's
there was
lit.
a lot of talk about this Yeezus 2. They said that you exposed that Yeezus 2 was ready and it was
Right.
you put the playlist on Spotify. What happened with that?
No, I don't know what that is, man. I thought that was something that First of all, I thought somebody hacked my computer, so I'm over here getting all this goddamn
don't hit us
clean
with the you got hacked.
Man,
now,
nah, for
CyHi.
real.
Come on,
That's
now.
the story you sticking with.
No, I'm saying that's why I was nervous, but I think it's a playlist that I was about to put up for my album that kind of is gonna massage you to, you know, get my album. Kind of gives
You
a
just
few-
happen to title stuff from Yeezus too.
I ain't even that computer savvy. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna keep it all the way thorough with you, bro. I'm still pencil and pen. So I don't know how I got up there. We trying to figure that out now. I was just making sure my stuff because I do have those type of records on my computer.
If the story is correct, I remember that for the first Yeezus album when Ye bought Rick Rubin in, they said it was like 6 records he cut off the album that he was gonna use for the sequel. And you just happened to put up 6 records.
I mean, I might have about 20 of them, to be all the way honest.
Where your computer right now?
I mean, it's stashed away, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, the 6 is selling me short.
Right.
So I know that ain't me. You know what I
I'm
mean?
interested in that Elephant in the Room project, man, because I want to know what Kanye was venting about on that album.
Yeah, I mean, man, he was just talking about a lot. Like, you know me, I don't really be knowing the folks he be talking about. Like, all these Elon Musk and Phoebe Fowler. Hey, I'm from Atlanta, bro. I know black people, really. I don't really know all the, you know what I mean, England designers, no disrespect, but he be going in on me about him. Like, man, you know this motherfucker whoop-de-whoop told me I can't have it.
You like, who is that?
I'm like, who the yeah, boy, let's make I'm a God. You know what I'm saying? That's how I come out. So.
You wrote I'm a God too?
I mean, I help with it.
That's
Yeah.
my least favorite Kanye album, but I do like that I'm a God record though.
Yeah, because, you know, Ye does it how he does it, well, I'll say how you supposed to do it. Like, if you look at Yeezus, you got artists like Weeknd and kind of like Trav that kind of took those elements and kind of made them current. You know what I mean? So he probably, to me, how he does it abstract where only him and that group of people that really, really know what that is, he do it. And I think that's how he keep reinventing himself. But the people that I feel like branched off that vibe is a lot of this new punk rap feel to me. So, you know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I told myself I was going to revisit Yeezus just to see if it changed. Because sometimes things be ahead of your time. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause like my favorite album to listen to right now is actually Kendrick Lamar, "To Pimp a Butterfly."
Yeah, that's mine.
I feel like that album was ahead of its time. Like, you listen to it right now, you like, God damn.
I was listening to it in L.A. and it sounded even better in L.A. It's like, man, that shit is incredible.
All right, well.
Oh, one last thing. So you also wrote 4 or 5 Seconds?
Yeah.
That's my song.
Yeah, Paul McCartney. That was a highlight of my life. We did that at the old Beverly Hills Hotel or something like that.
How did that even come about? Explain this to me.
Man, man, Ye just opened all type of doors for me, man. He let me work with Rihanna, Madonna, all type of foolishness.
You getting any celebrity pussy because of that yet?
Hey, man, you know what? I ain't pulled it off because I'm just a fly on the wall. But now that I done ingratiated myself, you know what I'm saying? I might got to let my hair down a little bit. You know what I mean?
They don't want to fuck they should want to fuck the Ghostwriter though.
Yeah,
right?
I mean they should, but you know some people move a little faster than me. But you know what I'm saying?
You and Trav got a good relationship, clearly.
Yeah. He on the album too.
Damn, how many features you got on the album?
Well, this is a hard way. This is not a hard way musical, but this is a musical. So
okay.
I didn't want to rap every verse from first, second, or third person. I kind of wanted to get characters that kind of come in and actually play my homeboys. Or actually play an OG. So 2 Chainz play an OG. You know what I'm saying? Schoolboy Q kind of play one of my homeboys, and that's kind of how I built it. But
it takes place in a week, right?
Yeah, it's like it's a concept album, but I just still name it a rap album because my label like if you name it a musical, they're gonna put it in a musical section and woo. So I just named it No Dope on Sundays to keep it thorough.
Who's the label you signed to?
I'm signed to Sony.
Sony.
Yeah, but I work with D and Shadow, so
got you.
Brooklyn /Sony.
Yeah. So man, I had to get with somebody that understand what I do, but also can make, what I do not some underground cult shit. Like every conscious or like somebody talking about, so they want to make it underground. Nah, when I talk about my Lord, I want that shit to be to the masses.
Damn right. I don't seem, and it's weird when everybody say, oh, I want to go mainstream though, because I feel like hip hop controls the cool. We are mainstream. Like
Absolutely.
We not cool once we go mainstream. The mainstream cool for finally embracing us.
Exactly. That's why I tell you, man, they be late. They always be selling us. I be hearing people rapping records. I mean, man, I've been out a year in Atlanta, but they be just now getting on in this dance. So it'd be cool,
Is the writing lucrative enough that even if you didn't do as an artist, you would be good just off the writing credits that you have alone?
Yeah, everything I've done has went platinum and Grammys. So
damn.
Yeah, I'm like I said, I'm doing this because this is a calling of mine.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I was already saved. You know what I mean? Just to be able to be a writer. So now that I'm doing this, it's definitely just therapeutic for just people who probably go through the same struggle. I get so many DMs, and I mean, one time, man, we was at the Pablo show. And there was a celebrity standing next to me, and they take a bunch of people run up to here and take pictures. But 3 dudes came to me. One of them was crying. I'm like, bro, tighten up. You know what I'm saying? He's like, nah, man, how my brother was in prison, man. He just made sure I sent him everything you did. You got him through his whole stint, man. We listened to you everything. That type of response, I'm like, okay, I could take 3 of them. I'll do music for 3 of them.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? So that's where it's at.
Are you able to be real with Ye?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm just a little different because I look at it like, man, a nigga who got the confidence to walk in the room with Beanie Siegel, Memphis Bleak, Dipset, Jay-Z, Tata, and say, Jesus walks. You a courageous individual.
You are. During that time too? Yep.
Yeah, so I don't really try to like me, people might say, okay, you a yes man. No, I ain't gonna criticize a nigga, you know what I'm saying, what he trying to do. He's saying, I need this money to do this clothing line. I'm like, bro, you tripping, it's clothes, bro. But then the first week, you worth $660 million if you sold it. But he asking for $15 million for somebody. But the first week, you worth $600 million now. Just Yeezy stock. I'm like,
when you see him on stage telling people, I think I would have voted for Trump and meeting with Trump, like that's like, are you in the sunken place, Kanye?
Yeah, but I mean, if he in there for 8 years, kids still need what they got, communities still need what they need. So it's like, do we say, okay, we ain't gonna talk to them and we ain't gonna have issues about that we still want to talk about with our community until bruh get out of office. So that's why a lot of them guys go up there, because they like, hey, we still got kids we gotta raise, we still got communities we gotta keep in hand. Even though we may not like you, but do we not still ask for the resources that we want? You know, is that me?
Yeah.
So
I'd rather us empower each other than instead of looking for the white man to save us.
Yeah, that's why I am. That's why I wrote New Africa. You know what I'm saying? I don't. Imagine if all the rappers were to get with all the athletes, our activists and actors for a conference in Zaire to meet with all the ambassadors in the motherland. Tell them we coming back for her. Like, I don't, that's how I feel like we should just get on the plane. Me, you, Oprah, Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, everybody get 3-4 jets like Meech took to the Bahamas. Fly over there, meet with them folk. Hey, this what we trying to do. We trying to invest this, woo, woo, woo. Because to me, you can't have a black-owned business if it ain't being produced in Africa.
Really? Break that down a little bit more.
Well, I feel like if you got a company or something that's in America and you paying taxes on this and you doing all this and you splitting half of your profit with the government of America, then that ain't a black-owned business to me. You got a partnership. Now, if you send it to Ghana and Ghana make whatever you got and you send it over here and that's export, now you got a black-owned business. So I feel like that's how we empower our country, kind of, instead of going to China and all these other places. Let's go back to our home and give those jobs and different things that we create and see if we could then export and then, you know, help our people as well.
Well, what about places like Black Wall Street or like Soul City that was in North Carolina? Like those were black ecosystems with black hospitals, black banks, black businesses. What do you think about those?
But you was on white soil. So you can never be fully black owned. You can never be
paying taxes.
Let's be clear.
They still breaking you, like how they still found a way to do that. They did that because you was on their soil. They still
on God's soil.
Yeah, that's.
But I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Well,
they still taking 35% of your money.
Exactly. If it's God or not, you know, they still gonna get there, or they still could tear it down if they want to. You know what I'm saying? And so many sorts. I had a lady who somebody just tore her house down just so they can build something downtown, and she was like, you know, one of them little small houses that's still old, but she got it from retirement.
She was in the way of a highway, and they said we need
to go and take that out. She fighting for it. It don't mean matter, lady. It's out of here.
But that's why the most important thing a black man can own is land.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So that's what we got to get into. So that's just kind of what my message was, and a lot of stuff on No Dope on Sundays kind of fits that theme, and you know what I mean. It's just hopefully I can save at least one guy from where I was from and be able to be a testimony to him.
Absolutely. Right. Well, we got these headphones for you right here.
Oh yeah.
You are a rapper.
For everybody who don't know if CyHi The Prynce can really rap, they're like, oh, he ain't here talking about he wrote for Ye and all. Who is this guy? We don't know him.
Well,
we got some beats for you.
Let's do it.
You put them headphones. You plug it in for him, Charlamagne, so you know where you're going.
Which one? This one?
This one right there.
Oh, this small one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, perfect. I'm looking at that.
Now take a big gulp of water, because you already got the white mouth a little bit.
I know, huh? I know, huh?
We don't want you to look like a rabid dog.
All right, tell me when you're ready.
I went with too many blunts. I'm apologize.
Here we go.
Let go. Ho. CyHi The Prynce, No Dope on Sundays. Yes, can you hear me? Okay. I bought this roller cause I could never afford shit. I had dreams of me being on the Forbes list in the fortress. With so much drugs in that bitch, you gotta move it with a forklift. I always say my grace before my forklift. This 4/5 on my waist I go to war with. Or if a nigga try to take away the Lord's gift of man, fuck talking world peace, shit gon' hit the fan. Rappers out here fake beefing, where's Vince McMahon? I never threw a rock and didn't hit my hand. Y'all should Comcast this shit cause I'm in demand. Every flow is uncut dope, I wrapped it in saran. Let's go, okay. Yeah, I say, mind of an outlaw. I'm a diamond without flaws, I doubt y'all ever heard a nigga with a south draw that can outball anybody in this town, dog. I say that comfortable as Al Sharpton in the town hall. I run the underground, I'm the groundhog, Neil Armstrong, niggas waiting on my downfall. They shooting shots, Pootie tangin' with the bounce off. Arm out the window, Uzi hanging, shoot it southpaw. Even your fans can catch it, that's a foul ball. You don't wanna see them guys pull up with them golf clubs. 9 or the 4 iron, it's a toss up. Scary niggas do drive-bys, they do walk-ups. How you talk tough to a $2 steak? Ahead of my time, y'all didn't know I was 2 hours late. You suckers better move out the way, cause on my birthday I wish a nigga would, then I blew out the cake. celebration, toast to the good life, cause I can die tonight, knock on wood twice, at the Kush light, I walk around like I'm Bush White, I try to stay down to earth, but I done took flight, just like an old school Chevelle, I got hood stripes, you can tell a lot about a bitch by how she cook rice, wish I would might, let her charge me for this good pipe, what I look like, that bitch must've mistook my kindness for weakness, silence for meekness, sleepless nights, try not to die in the street shit, baby girl, I don't mean to be facetious, I cut a bitch off at the gym if I see fit. But on some G shit, I still get your weed fixed. She wanna be up under my arm, but I'm trying to speed stick. Enough about these chicken heads. Fuck them like I'm 3'6". When the weed lit, these rappers is in some deep shit. Niggas can't keep a secret, but want to sneak this. Bullets out the Jolly Ranchers thinking I'm a sweet lit. Upgraded from an AMG to a V6. More horses than the finish line at the Preakness. I used to break them down, make sure it's remixed. Then serve it up the street from Eastwick. I was the lord of rap way before I taught the math. I got too much to lose, I can't afford to trap. The FBI got me bugged, even my water taps. Man, I'm done with these niggas. Let's get it.
There you go. CyHi The Prynce. Appreciate y'all
know what
joining
time
us.
it is.
Album is out right now.
Yes,
Make sure you go get it.
No dope on Sundays, man. Pre-orders go out tomorrow on the 10th. I appreciate y'all Breakfast Club, man, for letting me bring this message to y'all platform. Revolt as well. So, you know, the album be out on November 17th. Let's get it.
And tell Kanye if he don't post your album on his Instagram, he don't got Instagram. Twitter.
He ain't got that on more, but I might have him revigorate.
Yeah, he got to do something.
He got to say it somehow.
Yeah, he got to say something somehow.
Some way.
Absolutely.
All right.
You heard Charlamagne, yay.
All right, there you have it. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Hey.